Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to Al Jazeera, social media giant Meta has strongly criticized Australia's proposed News Bargaining Incentive, NBI, labeling the plans poorly designed and grossly unfair. Under the center-left Labour government's proposal, digital platforms such as Meta, Google, and ByteDance would face a 2.25% levy on their local revenues if they fail to secure financial agreements with Australian news publishers. This levy could be reduced to 1.5% for platforms that secure a minimum number of deals, with the proceeds distributed to media outlets based on their employment of journalists. Meta argued that the policy is economically incoherent and insulates news publishers from the pressure to innovate and build sustainable business models. The California-based company also stated that the plan plainly violates Australia's commitments under its free trade agreement with the United States. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese defended the plans, aiming to protect local journalism, which has lost over 19,500 jobs since 2008 due to declining advertising revenues. The government estimates the initiative could generate up to 150 million Australian dollars, 190,500 jobs since According to a report by the Canadian press, philanthropist Melinda French Gates has pledged an additional $215 million to improve women's health globally. This funding, distributed through her organization Pivotal, brings her total contributions to women's health to over $600 million in the past 2 years. The new initiative focuses on areas that have historically been underfunded, including contraceptive access, maternal care, and middle-aged women's health. Specifically, French Gates has earmarked $40 million for Co-Impact to integrate mental health support into maternal and primary care in Africa, and $10 million for the Menopause Society in the United States to educate healthcare providers and expand care in underserved counties. French Gates emphasized that women's health is the cornerstone of societal progress, pointing out that only 2% of private healthcare funding currently goes toward health issues specifically affecting women. Dr. Stephanie Fabiod of the Menopause Society welcomed the donation, noting that private philanthropy is increasingly vital as public research funding faces cuts. Through this pledge, French Gates hopes to raise awareness and inspire other donors and governments to prioritize women's healthcare. According to DW, Albania's plans for a €4 billion luxury resort on the protected southern coast are drawing intense scrutiny. The proposed Zvernik Peninsula development, linked to Jared Kushner, the son-in-law of U.S. President Donald Trump, has sparked local protests and raised significant environmental alarms. The construction site is located in the Paishi Poro Narda protected landscape, a vital wetland habitat for numerous migratory species, including pink flamingos. Environmentalists and citizens protesting under the slogan, "Albania is not for sale," argue the project threatens the ecological integrity of the Vjosa Delta, while Prime Minister Edi Rama defends the megaproject as a strategic investment to elevate Albania into high-end global tourism. The European Commission is watching closely because Albania is in the midst of EU accession negotiations. Its handling of protected areas represents a critical test of its ability to meet EU environmental standards. The EU has expressed ongoing concerns regarding the country's strategic investment laws and their potential impact on vulnerable ecosystems. According to UPI, Jensen Huang, the CEO of U.S. chipmaker Nvidia, is scheduled to arrive in South Korea on Friday for a 4-day visit. The trip, following his appearance at the Computex trade show in Taipei, aims to strengthen alliances and explore broader cooperation in artificial intelligence, AI, and robotics. During his stay, Huang is expected to meet with a group of top South Korean business leaders at a gathering in Seoul. Attendees will reportedly include SK Group Chairman Chai Tae-won, Hyundai Motor Group Executive Chair Yoo-soon Chung, LG Group Chairman Kyu Kwang-mo, and Naver Chairman Lee Hae-jin. Observers predict discussions will focus on key technological frontiers such as high-bandwidth memory, HBM, chips, autonomous driving, AI data centers, and physical AI. Furthermore, Huang is slated to meet with NC Corp. CEO Kim Tae-jin and Krafton senior managers to talk about gaming partnerships and AI integration. For the first time, he will also hold closed-door sessions with South Korean AI and robotics startup founders. His itinerary includes visits to Seoul National University's AI Institute and Robotics Research Center to connect directly with researchers and students. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.